Okay, hello dear friends. This one, I don't know how to explain it. I did not, I think either I did not learn it or I forgot it. I just learned it through reading the explanation. So let's do it together. Sometimes you practice with a beginner like myself will be even better than practice with a seasoned teacher, because they take it for granted because they are so seasoned that they cannot understand why the beginners, the dummies cannot understand. We are dummies. Bum, 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 bum. We are dummies. Bum, 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 bum. If G is a function defined over the set of all real numbers, and Gx minus 1 equal to 3x squared plus 5x minus 7, then which of the following defines Gx? Gosh, where is x? I cannot find x. So when you see this kind of problem, you need to borrow your imagination. This time is where art teacher can understand this problem, and art teacher can do, because I have art teacher's license. Okay, let's do it together. I have an art license. Let me find a piece of paper. Okay, a piece of larger paper. Yeah, we need a piece of larger paper. Okay, this should be large enough. So first, we will copy this function. So we know Gx minus 1 equal 3x squared plus 5x minus 7. And we want to know Gx. What has x and x minus 1 to do? What does it has to do with x minus 1? I am I, you are you. You minus 1, however you minus, it has nothing to do with me. But we need to connect these two. So you can use your artistic imagination. You suppose you plug in one number, you borrow from heaven, from your inspiration. Suppose, P-O-S-E, sorry, suppose. In Chinese, we have such a word, 假设, suppose, n equal x minus 1. 我太吵了吗？ Sorry, maybe I'm too loud. Okay, suppose n equal minus n, x minus 1. Then we can know x equal n plus 1. This is pure computation. You move this minus 1 to this side, becomes x equal n plus 1. Did I change anything? How dare I? I didn't change anything. I am a good lawful citizen. I didn't change anything. I just had an imagination to suppose there is an n from heaven. Okay, now, so G x minus 1, we can plug n in instead of x minus 1. So G n equal what? Gn equal Gx minus 1. So on this side, the function is the same. Equals 3x squared plus 5x minus 7. Did I change anything? No, I didn't. Did I tell you I'm a good lawful citizen, right? Okay, now there is n there is x. I don't like it. I will change this x. X equal n plus 1. Yes. X. You will reduce the variables. Okay. Make sure you do not have too many variables. N plus 1 square plus 5x n plus 1. N plus 1 minus 7. I didn't change anything. I did not change anything. I promise. Okay. Now, we will do the computation. Just arithmetic manipulation. 3x squared plus 2 n squared plus 2n plus 1 plus 5n plus 5 minus 7 equals 3n squared plus 6n plus 6 plus 5n plus 5 minus 7 equal. So you look for chicken with chicken, tiger with tiger. Okay, 3n squared tiger, 6n first degree, 11n plus 1. Okay, now we know this n is n. Now we plug x in, because at this time x is a universal variable. Instead of writing this, you can write any number. N equal this, you can say gm equals 3m squared plus 11m plus 1, or you can say g 海因 equals 3 海因 squared plus 11 海因 plus 1. And the same thing you can write gx equals 3x squared plus 11x plus 1. Come back to the book. G 3x squared plus 11x plus 1. You are here. See you. C is the answer. See you. Okay, hello dear friends. Let's take a look at this problem. And so it's about a graph. Let's read the problem. Which of the following represent the function shown? So which of the following represent this graph? So if you, at this stage, you already learned about parabola, right? Let me write one basic parabola. The very basic parabola is like this. This is y equal x squared. Y equal x squared. So if no matter x is positive number or negative number, the y value will be always positive because it's squared. It's to the power of 2. 2 is a very powerful number. 3 is also powerful, but it will be positive and negative. Okay, no joking. And if this is the original, it comes from the origin 0 and 0. This is the most basic format of a parabola. And then you translate, through translation you can get into different shape of parabola. But they are all starting from x to the power of 2 degree. Okay, if we have a function x, y equal negative x squared, the parabola is going downward. No matter what x value, what x value you plug in, this y value is negative. It's going downward. So we come back to this picture. This one goes downward. It's not a bowl. It's a hat. It's a hat. It's a bald hat, but quite skinny bald hat. It's a little bit like the Star movie, something I forgot. Anyway, so it means the coefficient must be a negative number. Positive number goes upward. Negative goes downward. So here we have negative, negative, positive, positive. You are out. C and D out because they are positive. They are not here. Now we will take a look at this, and the coefficient have the same 1/3, negative 1/3, negative 1/3. So because these coefficient, positive, negative, this sign, positive, negative sign, decides upward or downward, and the coefficient, absolute value of the coefficient, depending on the chubbiness and the skinniness of this parabola. It depends the healthy and the value, the healthiness, fitness, let's say, fitness of this parabola. The bigger the number, the bigger the coefficient, it means within a very short exchange, y grows very fast. It's skinny. It's much more skinnier. And if it is, the absolute value is smaller than 1, then it is very chubby, like this, very chubby. Okay, but this one, it has the same number, so we do not need to worry about it. And we just know if coefficient is 1, it's a little bit skinnier, but that does not change these questions where we choose. Okay, another element, fundamental thing in deciding this is that we need to choose the vertex, the starting point or the extremity of this graph. So we can count it. Use a pencil to do this job. I will use a pencil to do this. 1, 2. This is positive 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Positive 2, positive 5. So this extremity is 2 and 5. So we know that no matter which coefficient, okay, the positive should be x minus 2, plug in 2, square, plus 5. This goes with 5. This is very strange. Minus 2 goes with 2. Positive 5 goes with 5. Okay, just remember it. It is, yeah, just remember it. Okay, because if you put x equal to positive 2, x equal to positive 2, this becomes 0, y becomes y becomes 5. Okay, so now we come back to this negative 2, positive 5. This is the right one. So the answer is the first one. Right? Okay, hello dear friends. Let's take a look at this one. It's still a graph. We show you a little bit bigger, larger size so that we can see clearly. If line L shown here is reflected over the x-axis, what is the slope of the new line? So I will make it slower so that we can understand this question a little bit better. And see this picture. First, you need to know the linear function y equal x. This is the line. And rise over run. And when it is a positive number, the coefficient of x is a positive number, it goes for this direction. And here we have this line goes to this direction. But if we have y equal negative x, it goes this direction. Okay? And if the line is reflected over x, y equal negative x. So this is a line. And we see here we have already a line. Whichever way you draw the line, the new line. Okay, sorry, too big. Yeah. This is the original line here, right? This is line L. Okay? And we will say the new line will be the killer line, QL. Okay, it's reflected over x. Yeah, so it should be such a line, and the new line should be negative coefficient. So the slope is a negative number. Now we see negative, negative. They have chance. CD. Positive, positive. They do not even stand a chance. Get out of my way. Okay? Okay. Now we will take a look at the slope. You can do it by writing the, you can do k equal y2 minus 1 y1 divided by x2 minus x1. You can really plug in the number, or you can just count this one, counting style. Okay, let's count the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 steps of x. How many steps? How many steps we go up? 1, 2. 2 steps go up. So the sorry, you didn't see. So the slope is slope is 1/2, right? And if we reflect it and just change the positive number to negative number, so the slope will be negative 1/2. Do I make sense? Right? So the answer will be B. Okay, hello dear friends. Let's take a look at this one. If P equal blah blah blah, Q equal blah blah blah, and R equal blah blah blah, then what is 2P minus blah parentheses Q plus R? What is this? There is actually, it's quite easy for this one. There is no manipulation you need to do. You need just to plug in this number. 2P is P 2 times, and Q is Q, R is R, I is I, U is U. I mean, yeah, I am I, you are you. Okay, so let's do it. So 2P 8x to the power of 3 cube plus 2x minus 4 minus cube x squared minus 1 plus r 3x minus 5 equal 8. You do it slower. X cube plus 2x minus 4 minus x squared plus, when we put this negative sign come in, negative negative makes positive, negative positive make negative, negative negative make positive. Now we will combine like items, 8x cubed, and the second one, third degree, second degree, 2 minus x squared, and then the third degree, and then the first degree, third degree, second degree, first degree, minus x, negative 4, positive 1, positive 5, 6减4 plus 2. Let's look for this in this answer sheet. This looks good. Yes, B is the answer. Yeah, we gloriously figured out, and the question has followed us. Yeah, they are good. B is the answer. Okay, hello dear friends. Let's take a look at this one. If gx equal, the function g is blah blah blah, and h, function hx is blah blah blah, at what point does the graph of gx intersect the graph of hx? When there are two lines. Okay, one line is something here, something, another line is something here. There is a point that these two lines connect, and this point is what we are looking for. And this point has one feature, that is, it is on line 1 and on line 2. So the coordinate in this line fits into G and fits into H. So we can just combine these two functions. Gx, the y value is 3x minus 5 equal hx value 4 over 7x plus 10. Not 4 over. I always read in Chinese way. It's 7x plus 10 over 4. So in solving algebraic problem, first thing, there are many variables. First thing, reduce variable. There are two functions with too many variables. You reduce to less variable. And if there is only one variable, one function can solve it. We have one variable, all x, and one equation. We can get it. Okay, 3, 4, 12 x minus 4, 5, 20等于十字相乘。Okay, 7x plus 10, so 5x equal 30, x equal to 6. Now we got x, we need to get y. Go to the simple one, gx equal 3x times 6 minus 5 equal 3 6 18减5 18 minus 5 equal 13. So this point will be 6, 13. See if we can find. Oh, they are here. I'm sorry. I should speak in lower voice. So the answer is B. Okay, hello dear friends. Let's do not go on to the next page, not yet. So if d, which of the following is not a possible value of A? So inequality is it's quite confusing a lot of time. But if you cool down yourself and just work it out, slowly doing and carefully doing your number manipulation and computation, it is not that hard. So let's do it together. First, we copy this question. 0 smaller than 1 minus a over 3 smaller and equal to 1/2. Okay. So first you move this 1 to this side, negative 1 smaller than negative 3a smaller than half minus 1, right? Move this 1 out of the range. Okay. And now we will time 3. Negative 3. It is the same as equation. The calculation is the same as equation. This is negative half. This is negative half. So negative 2/3. Okay, this part becomes negative half. Okay, so it becomes negative 2/3. And did I jump? I think you can understand it, right? Okay, now there is a negative. We need to time a negative. When we time a negative number, it will be turned around. Okay, so it will be 3 bigger than a bigger and equal to 2/3. Now we can draw a line. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 2/3. This is 0 is here, somewhere here. 2/3. No, not 2/3. I'm sorry, I read it in Chinese. This is 2/3. 3/2. Let me do it in English. 3/2 is an enclosed point. And 3, 1, 2, 3. Here is 3. Okay. Is an empty point. So it's A is smaller than 3 and bigger than 3/2. Now we come in. 1.5 is an enclosed dot. 1.5 is an enclosed dot. It's good. 2 is somewhere here. It's enclosed. 2.5 is somewhere here, enclosed. And 3, let's take a look. 3, we are empty. This is 3 is not included. Okay, 3 is not included. We didn't fill it in because it is not included. So D is the answer because D is not a possible value of A. You are out. Okay. Okay, hello dear friends. Let's take a look at this problem. This looks a little bit confusing, but once you know it, it does not even need calculation. Okay, several values of the function fx and gx are shown in the tablets. What is the value of f, g minus 1. So what we are going to see, what we are looking for is function f. And to know the function f, you have to know g negative 1, how many. So you can do like this, steps by step. F, g negative 1. Oh, sorry, can you see it? So first you need to find g negative 1 is, g negative 1 means when x is negative 1, gx is 2, is equal to 2. Now you will plug in this number 2 into the f function. Fg plus 1 equal to 2, so f2 equal, when x is 2, 1, 2, fx, oh sorry, when x is 2, fx is 4, so f2 is 4. Fg negative 1 is 4. So this answer is 4. Okay, here is another problem of this composite function. The function fx is defined as fx equal to gx, where gx equal x plus 5. What is the value of f3? Okay, so if we want to know f3, then we look for a piece of paper to start with. I think we can afford using a paper without too many words, right? Can we? Yes, we can. So fx equal to gx. So f3 equal to fx equal to gx. Let me just copy it together with you so that you will not. Sometimes I know when we do it slowly, it is actually make the question easier to understand. I do it in class, always write down everything slowly so students can follow by watching the steps step by step. If you write it too quick in a rush, it does not help. Okay, so we copy this function here, fx equal to gx, right? So we plug in 3. What we want to know is f3. f3 is 2g at the value of 3, right? Okay, g3, we will write it separately. How about that? Let me write it down. g3 equal, and we already know g is x plus 3. So x is 3 and plus 5 equal 8, right? So g3 is 8, f3 is 2 times g3, 2 times, oh sorry, okay, g3 is 8, f3 is 2 times of g3, is 2 times of 8. So the answer is 16. 2 times 8 is 16. Did I cheat you? This is universal truth, right? D, it's hidden here. The answer